Today, for the Bitcoin price, the potential massive breakout everyone is talking about is potentially coming up within the next week already. We will be talking about why this is probably a symmetrical triangle and not a descending triangle. We will be also talking about which indicator just fired up and is giving us a very bullish signal right there. And we will also talk about this specific moving average and also the implication on the direction of the massive breakout, whether we will break to the downside or whether we will have a huge volatile move to the upside for good. We will talk about targets. We will talk also about, and this is maybe the most important thing of that episode, a brand new on-chain fundamental metric from Willy Woo, the volume weighted average price ratio, where we just had a few days ago a massive bounce from the buy zone, which was very, very bullish. And we will talk about what that means in an historical perspective for the Bitcoin price. And in the end, we will draw a quick conclusion and tell you exactly how we are planning to rule that situation, how we are planning to take advantage of that massive upcoming volatility for the Bitcoin price. So if you think that sounds interesting, guys, make sure you take a seat and make sure you smash up the like button right now. And that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris. And as always, guys, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. You can hear that already. I'm a little bit sick, but we thought we have to do that episode because what is going on right there in the marketplace right now is just too crazy not to cover it. So first of all, as we already said, this is most probably a descending symmetrical triangle since we had 4 consecutive higher highs. And this is just giving a clear implication that the support is not horizontal, but maybe, ascending here. So that means that this might be a symmetrical triangle. And the bullish thing, the first of all, very classical technical analysis on descending triangles, we tend to break more to the downside, but on symmetrical triangles, as you know, we tend to break out where the trend goes. So we went in a bullish trend, so the likelihood only as per technical analysis is also to the upside. But that being said, we don't want to do that on this really high level. We want to zoom in a little bit more. And as you know, we like the 50-period moving average on the 3-day. What that basically means, it's the orange line here, is that this one is providing significant support. And just a week ago, we made an episode how it went into the descending triangle. And right now it is also on the verge of going into that, most probably being a symmetrical triangle. And what that means is if we are just zooming a little bit out here, wow, that's a huge mess. So if we are zooming a little bit out here and we are also looking at the 200 period, we have that golden crosses and dead crosses here on that chart. And if we only look at the 50 period, we can see that it was never undermined. It was always a very strong support. We have been talking about that for a couple of weeks or even like 3 months right now on that channel. And if this history were not to change, we will have a second massive support here going into the symmetrical triangle and just providing further support if the price dips down again for us staying in that triangle and then breaking to the upside. But guys, wait until the end. This will have a very nice little twist. Also, and this was maybe the most bullish thing we have seen within the last weeks, was this volume weighted average price ratio from Willy Woo. And we can take the findings from that and apply it directly here on the symmetrical triangle and also on the potential breakout and the direction of the breakout here in the triangle. So the volume weighted average price is not only the price, it is also taking the volume into consideration. So that is very, very powerful, especially for consolidation periods. And the reason for that is that in consolidation periods, you know the price is going sideways. But what's happening with the volume? In consolidation periods, the volume is always going down. And when the price is going sideways and the volume is going down, usually we see the volume weighted average price ratio going down even further. And the lower the volume weighted average price ratio in a bull market goes, the higher is the buying pressure or the potential buy the dip indicator from that specific on-chain metric. So if we zoom in here into the bull market of 2017, you can see it right here. This is the 2016-2017 bull market. In all consolidation periods, we had a peak and then consolidation, volume down, bam, we went down into the buy zone, and you see what happens thereafter. We had massive spikes, then consolidation periods, and we went back down into the buy zone. This is exactly what is happening right now. We had the local high right here with a huge massive volume, and then the consolidation period with a declining volume. And the price staying the same means the volume weighted average price ratio is also going down, providing buying support, providing a buy the dip indicator or like buy the consolidation indicator on that specific ratio. And taking this, the SOPR, and all the on-chain fundamental metrics into consideration, taking all of that together, Willy Woo has made a cheat map here on his Twitter channel. You should check it out at Woonomic. Of course, like full credits to him. He has taken all of that into consideration and has pointed out at what exact point we are right now. And if you are taking all of that together, you can see that the point we are right now is potentially the same point here in the middle of 2016, where we were just about to go into the parabolic phase with that huge consolidation period right there. Same right here. So if you are going into 2012, we had the same right there in 2016, and right now in that exact moment. So this is just furthermore something else which is very bullish. But guys, the upcoming breakout will be huge, it will be massive, and we do not want to get burnt by that. So what we will do right now is we want to set a perfect strategy how to play that game, how to rule that situation. And before we share that with you, we wanted to share our Twitter poll at MMCrypto, our Twitter handle. We made the vote, will the Bitcoin triangle break to the upside or to the downside? And as you can see, the majority of people have been voting for the downside. This is slightly bullish already because you know that the market is tending to take the most amount of people from the most amount of people most of the time. And of course, this is not a very clear thing. But if, for example, 70% would vote for the upside, that would be very concerning. So this is also perfect right now. And also, if you're watching, we want to know what the YouTube community thinks. So there is a poll popping up right now on the screen. Vote if we are breaking to the upside right now. Click it, or vote if we are breaking to the downside, and leave your comments also in the comment section, your thoughts. But what is our strategy right now? So with taking all of that into consideration, we are, as you know, we are Moonboys. We are also a little bit more on the bullish side, a little bit more on the side that we are breaking out to the upside for good. Nevertheless, we do not want to get burnt because this market volatility will be crazy. So either if you are a huge permabull, you can just wait for the 50 period going into that one and maybe waiting for one last retracement and one last time us hitting that line. But this is not what we are going to do. What we are basically going to do in that market right now is we are waiting. We are sitting and we are waiting for a breakout. So if we are breaking to the upside, we will be waiting for the price to break out, maybe settle back a little bit, and then we will put just ourselves, like this is no financial advice, either a market order or a limit order at a specific point, maybe here above like 10,500, just to have the breakout confirmed. Or maybe even higher, just to be sure to have the breakout confirmed, and maybe even a daily close or a 3-day close. Because, as you know, traders want to get a significant part, maybe 60% out of the range, out of the profit range. You do not want to get, and you will not get a 100%. So however, if we were to break to the downside, which we think is pretty unlikely, but it is possible, guys, it is very much possible, unlikely but possible. If we are breaking to the downside, then we will not buy immediately when we are break, because we can wick below. We will not buy immediately or short immediately when we are breaking here to the downside. We will wait actually for us to break the descending triangle horizontal support, which is actually somewhere right there. So we will make a short When we go below that descending triangle, it is actually even a little bit higher here at 9,300. And we will also set a proper stop loss, because in the end, the market is very bullish and we do not want to get burned here, and we do not want to miss out on the big moonshot. But nevertheless, we think the best risk return ratio lays here in a breakout trade, even though we think that the likelihood is much higher to go to the upside. We will get a lot of hate for that. Many people think otherwise, but this is even more bullish. Also, guys, if you don't have it already, or even if you have it, you know, on Bybit, you can do like swing trading, scalp trading, but you cannot have multiple trades at the same time. So if you are swing trading and you also want to make a breakout trade, but you already have an account, you can still click that link, make a second account or so. Or also, everyone who has not an account, you can just click it, and in 60 seconds with a 0.2 deposit, 0.2 Bitcoin deposit, you get $110 completely for free. So this is a no-brainer if you think that will be just way too risky to trade it. Use your bonus. Do not touch your own money, and your potential downside is zero. You cannot even lose money only trading with your bonus. So very important. And also, quick announcement in the end. Everyone who wants to meet us in person and who wants to see an awesome Korean blockchain week, we will be in Seoul. We will also even take Carl from the Moon with us. And in Seoul, in the Korean blockchain week in 2019, which is starting on the 26th of September, 27th of September, even in 5 or 6 days, you go to the link down below and you check it out, because the speakers are Vitalik Buterin, like Larry Sanger from Wikipedia, Michael Novogratz. You have even like Thomas Lee. I mean, you have so many crazy people right there. You will have us, we can maybe have a drink. So actually, this one is very, very nice. Make sure you check it out if you are interested. There are some tickets, and it's like a few days. They have networking events, and they start already at a few $100. And we have a discount link, a discount code also down below. MMCrypto, you get like 15% discount, and we get zero. We get zero commission. It's just for them to count it. And yeah, guys, it would be really, really great if you come over and if we can meet over there. All the links in the description down below, in the pinned comment, just below this Bybit stuff here. Make sure you check it out. And that being said, guys, let us know what you think about today's episode. Do you think we will break to the downside? Do you think we will break to the upside? We are very, very interested in that. Smash up the like button, and we will see each other at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, a Bybit tutorial is popping up right there. You have to click it right now in that exact moment. Tickle it right now and click it, watch it, leave a like. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, guys, bye-bye. Don't sell.